What up? What up? Welcome back. Alright, so, we'll see what we can find tonight. Tokyo session. Today is January 8th, 2026. Happy New Year. Blessings to everybody. Hope you had a smooth transition. Got to spend time with their fam. Now we back at it. Was a little under the weather. I had the flu for going on almost 3 weeks. It's like it's just coming and going. Just coming and going. But, hey. We back at it. Ain't gonna let nothing stop. So, let's get to it. Really, ain't really a ain't really a lot happening right now. Market is open, 23 minutes, but we got 3 minutes and 30 minutes over here. I had these two zones marked out. We got our indication right here. So we get some liquidity taken, and the close above, we should be looking for buys for a quick buy. If close below here, that'll be our indication for the pullback. Let it take liquidity, then get that for a sale, potentially clearing out the whole move. Potentially. Clearing out all that. So that's what's that, a 1 to 5 basically? It's not too bad. It's not too bad. I need some structure right here for me to properly place that low, but 1 to 2 always first. I ain't let her run a ride in a minute. I just be trying to get in. But yeah, that's what I'm looking for. So either we gonna confirm this indication. By closing back above here, we already got liquidity taken. We got this liquidity taken. We have this liquidity taken. Let me go ahead and zoom in real quick. So we got 2 levels of liquidity taken. Bow. That's our indication. Close above here. This is a pullback. Like liquidity taken. We need to see price. We need to wait till price shows us that it wants to continue up. Shit, me personally, I feel like it's about to sell, but going off structure, we breaking these highs on 30 minute. Still got all this to pull back into though, so that's why I'm anticipating it to start selling off probably within the next 20, 30 minutes. But you can't just we waiting on reactions. Can't just say that and get in and do whatever like that. Price don't show you what it's trying to do. Do not get in. Simple as that. Do not get in. All we doing is waiting on reactions. That's it. Move don't present itself, no trade. Simple as that. I ain't forcing nothing. Nothing at all. Let me go and readjust this back to 2 to 2. I want me a 1 to 2. Go ahead and hit that for a 1 to 2. This shit bright. I can barely see the letters. Go ahead and reduce that. Hold on. Why is that so bright? Well, it's only on 18. I don't even think that's it either. Nah, that's for the stop loss box. What is this on? Because I know this not on 18. Look at that shit. Vibrant as fuck. Alright, we'll put that on 18. Now these letters, hold on. There we go. It's on 20. Let me put it on. I'll put it on 14. See how that do. Still too bright. Yeah. Hold on. We getting a. Oh, okay. Let me go ahead and move this out the way. Stop bullshit. Might be about to get that set up. Gotta change the blue. Nah, but that changes the fucking. Oh, I see what it is. What is orange coming from though, bro? What the hell is this? You know what? I'm gonna do that. Ugly. I think it was a stop. Yeah, go right there. So that way I can just see everything. I don't know why this is orange. Oh, because the text style. How do I change it on here? Oh, right here in my face. Alright, I'm gonna make this orange too. Fuck it. Gray and orange. I like that. This one's darker. It's on the fourth one from the right. Fourth from the right. Boom. Alright, now we matched up. I didn't get that together. It was crazy. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2.7, same thing. Are we doing no reactions? See if I can get a setup or a setup present itself before I have to dip out. But this is below this structure. If you go ahead and do that and I have to readjust this for 1 and 2. That'll be cool. Go ahead and bring that over. That's where we at with it. Just leave that right there so they ain't overlapping. Alright. All we doing is waiting on these reactions. Let me see what this 5 minute looking like. 5 minute looks very bullish. But again, we need that break above on 3 minute. See what the 1 minute looks like. Okay. So that's our indication. This is this move right here. We got that pullback. It's not trying to really create any newer lows. So I feel like this is just a pullback to maybe these weeks right here. The structure point. Close above our zone is what I'm looking for. That's it. So I'm looking for to get in. Indication is a new high or a new low. In this case, new high. Correction. It's a pullback. Got new high, came back, pulled back. Waiting for liquidity during the pullback. Continuation, when come back, close above our initial zone that we have created here. And you want to do it from the peak high. So this is the highest point right here before it started to reverse. This is the lowest point right here before it gave us a new high. That's why I have this gray box. I probably could change the color so it ain't. I need to find one color for this shit. Well, I can't really do that because they symbolize different things. Or I just make that red. Fuck it. Bullish or up indication, bearish or downtrend indication. I have these two boxes marked because this was the last high before this high was created. So we have bullish indication. Now we just waiting. Now long don't close below here. Excuse me. It don't close below our red box. We're still looking for buys no matter what it does. No matter what it does. So technically can come all the way down to the zone and then come up. But as long as it don't close below here with a body, not a wick, a body, we good. Still looking for buys. It looks like it's trying to reverse now. Let's see. Okay. Forever waiting on reactions. Forever waiting on reaction. That's it. It's looking like it's trying to turn bearish or transition to a downtrend. On the 1 minute though. We still in here. So I mean it could still come up and do its little thing, you feel me? Cause we have this internal structure right here. This engulfing candle that became a breaker block. Basically meaning this is a down order block because this candle engulfed this candle, so that makes it an order block. And then we had a candle closure above it. So typically you wait for that that pullback to whatever structure is on or whatever fair value you get, or essentially below the inside of some sort of premium. So then you wait for that push, and then everything's gravy. As if you want to get an aggressive entry before it closes above here. But until it close below here or this structure point, I ain't worried about sales. But if it do close below here, I'll be watching it closing above here, which means it will close below here. That would give my sell indication. Then I would just have to wait for a pullback before I get in. So until either three of those things happen, we sit on our hands. We chilling. Straight like that. My allergy is killing me, bro. I hate being sick. So I do have plans to get out of here soon. I just want to go live, see if we can catch something before before I had to dip up out of here. That's all I'll be looking for. I'm gonna put it on the screen again. These are the three. Do they got a bubble in this? Hold on. Where's the little there we go. So this is it right here. Indication is a new high, new low. This is the pullback with correction. Now, closing above here, which is why I'm gonna start it here. That would be our continuation. We expect price to create a new high in this situation because we have our first indication to the upside. What are we looking for? That's it. These three simple things on literally this one time frame, which is the 3 minute. My favorite time frame, my entry time frame is 3 minutes. I used to solely trade on the 1 minute, but as you can see, it's too much noise. All of this creates this. Gotta learn to be patient in this game if you want to make it in the long run. You feel me? So we just, like I said, we waiting on reactions. It's not considered a continuation until it close up here, a body close, and a body close with a 3 minute chart, not the 1 minute. You can just monitor on the 1 minute so you can anticipate it. So if you want to get an early entry, you can, but follow your rules. If your checklist is not fully checked off, don't take the trade. Shit. Excuse me. Sorry about that. But this sick shit for the birds. I'm telling you. Hate sick shit. I'm not myself. Shit make me want to be distant. Make me not want to talk to nobody. Hey, but we gotta get to this bread, man. We gotta elevate. It's my call, and I'm here to teach indirectly through my videos. And that's that. Damn, I probably need to go get something to drink. Bro, I don't even really care about the chat. I ain't watching that right now. I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna close that. Why is... Aha, that's funny. Why did it recreate itself? That's weird. That's why it wasn't working earlier. Okay. I'm getting there, man. The settings been a little crazy. I gotta play with it a little bit. But we're gonna get to it for sure. Okay, it's looking like it's trying to, hold on, let's go back. It's looking like it's trying to respect these close right here. Remember what I told you? This is the liquidity taken on the 3 minute. Now I'm looking forward to respect this because it's reacting off of this structure point on the 3 minute, reacting off of this structural point on the 1 minute. But they all go hand in hand. You just gotta watch it. It's all building blocks, the pieces of the puzzle. 1 minute to tell you what the 3 minute trying to do. 3 minute tell you what the 5, 15, or 30 minute what they trying to do. Just on all, you just zoomed in. That's it. When you're in these lower time frames, you just zoomed in from the bigger picture. Cause I'm saying all of this, you see what this look like on a 3 minute. So here we on the 1 minute, right? Look at that. It do not look that hectic on the 15 minute. Remember, each one of these candles appears and prints every 15 minutes on the 15-minute chart. Same goes for any of, I'm sorry. Any of these time frames, the 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, 15, 30 minute, no matter what time frame you on, if it's on the lower, if there's a higher time frame than the one that you're on, you're just zoomed in. The lower time frame is giving you a zoomed in picture of what the higher time frames are trying to do. Reason why I mainly trade on the 3 minute time frame. Really, 3 minute time frame is all you need because it's clear. Well, for me, from my point of view, it's clear to read the structure without the noise of the 1 minute. Let me see. Let me show you what all. Look at all these candles are equal to these candles. See how it's less over here? That's because these candles every 3 minutes. Like I said, I just use the 1 minute as confluence type shit. It's like it's giving me what I anticipated. The only 2 scenarios, or one of the 3 of this, including this 1 minute, if it's gonna respect this low. It's a lot of volume in that candle. It engulfed 4 candles. Okay. Told you might get that setup like the next 20, 30 minutes. Let's see what's up. Definitely gonna see what's up. Since we bullish right now, ain't no point in me keeping this even on here until my bias changes. They're just gonna confuse anybody watching us, and I ain't here for that. Here for understanding, clarity, all that. You feel me? See what up with it. See what up. Oh, let me get I might take this one. I like the sound of that. I saw the notey. All right, bet. Just waiting. This the boring part. You don't take your setup until it presents itself. Get my charts ready. I might take this right about if you give me what I'm looking for. But it's playing right now. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, bet. Let me stop bullshit. What we on with it? Where we at with it? Where we at with it? I think I'm gonna trade my aqua funded account tonight. Are we transitioning? Are we? We got a lot to clear out, dog. We got a lot below to clear out. There's hella fair value gaps. I didn't even see all that. Fair value gap. From here to here, gap in the market basically. From here to here, gap in the market basically. From here to here, gap in the market, gap in the market basically. I like when they overlap. Like it gives you a added confluence. So you got a marker right here. You got this structure high, so you can mark this as an entry high. If it transitions and get down, or you like a POI, an exit point. So we get our transition, get the correction, which is pull back, confirmation to get in right here. We could potentially write it down here. You have another structural point lines. Oh, this one on the line with the fair value gap. It aligned with that wick though, so it closed above, retested this broken high, and continued up. See what I'm saying? Structure. Don't worry about nothing until price shows you its hand. If it's not showing you it want to go up, you shouldn't be looking for buys. If it's not showing you it wants to go down, you shouldn't be selling off. Simple as that. Simple as that. You ain't gotta worry about waiting no specific time, waiting on news releases. I trade Tokyo session. Tokyo session starts at 8 p.m. Well, the volume for Tokyo session starts at 8 p.m. So that means in Japan, they get active around 8 p.m. But EST my time. Well, yeah, but sometimes I can find setups pre-market, which basically before 8 p.m. As you can see, it's 6:45 with 40 seconds left until 6:46. But you just be patient. Although I am watching pre-market, I'm still waiting for my setup. It is not presented itself. It does not know what it wants to do. So since it's the lowest point that led to a new high, that's our indication. Price can do anything between here. Not worrying about it. Still looking for buys unless a body closure below my red zone. Simple as that. It's the only reason why this box is still here, because I'm still looking for buys because there's no closure below here yet. Now when or if it does, then I can just, you feel me, go right here, hit reverse. I can just drag down. Yes. But that ain't what we rocking with tonight. That ain't what we looking for. We looking to buy it on all the way up until it shows us otherwise. That's it. That's all. Don't force the shit. And don't get in if you ain't got your setup. Make sure your checklist is marked off. Then you execute. PDE. Patience, discipline, execution. Straight like that. It's that simple. Like I said, I solely trade on a 3-minute, but each time frame lower than the time frame that you're on. So each time frame lower than the time frame that you're on, you on the it's basically a zoomed in part of the market. See what I'm saying? So this is what it like on 3-minute. This is the zoomed in aspect. Just like when I can anticipate for my setup to happen. Again, we already got the first two. We're really the first three because correction. It's like a two-part rule. It's a pullback and it's to take liquidity for me to get in. That's how I stop myself from getting in, losing trades as much as I did before. I just added an extra rule. So it has to pull back in the correction and it has to take liquidity. Then it has to close back above. Body candle close on the 3-minute, not the 1-minute. You can use 1 minute if you want to be aggressive, but don't do that. Excuse me. Until you comfortable with your strategy. You got to set strategy. You comfortable. You got the confidence. You got the patience. You got this. Ooh, where does volume come from? Okay. So you got to react off of this. I'm not looking for sales until a body close below this bitch. That's it. That is it. Still looking for buys. got probably like 5-10 more minutes, and I'm be off this month. Y'all can still monitor it on your phone or your laptop. Just go to tradingview.com, type in XAUUSD, which is basically gold. Go make sure you're on the 3-minute time frame, and make sure the one you have selected is the forex.com. It'll say this next to it when you search it up here. So you see what I'm saying? I'm gonna delete it so you can see XAUUSD. I'm gonna do all. And you want to go with the one that says forex.com next to it. Not Oanda, not FXCM, not Pepperstone. Forex.com. Click that, take your pair. And then if you want to favorite it, it'll pop up over here in your list, your symbol list. GC1 is gold, it's just the futures version of trading gold. So I'm looking at it in the Forex way right now. But if I was trading on my other account, my futures account, I'd be using this chart instead. See how, but it's slightly different. The futures chart always looks different from the Forex chart. You see how these gaps in the candles and shit like that. So sometimes even when I'm trading futures, I'll use the Forex chart. Excuse me. I'll use the Forex chart because it's cleaner. There's not a lot of gaps in the, you feel me? There's no space up between candles, and that throws me off. So I use the Forex chart mostly for just like my setups. Then I just enter on my terminal, whether that be Trade Locker or Trade Locker, Top Step X, or on here on TradingView. But I don't have my account linked or signed in right now. My other account, so if it gives an entry point in the next 5 minutes, I'll go to 7. Then maybe I'll get in. But if not, it is what it is. I'll catch it set up tomorrow. Tomorrow's a new day. Market's gonna be here tomorrow. Ain't no guarantee I'm gonna be here tomorrow, but Lord willing. Tomorrow I show up, same thing. Looking for the same exact thing every day, no matter if it's in the version or the direction of a sell or a buy. The rules don't change. The rules do not change. The names I just mentioned before are trading terminals, TopSafeX, TradingView or Trade8, and this one is a Trade Locker. But they're terminals that you use when you get your accounts through the prop firms that I've mentioned in my previous videos. So Top Step, Take Profit Trader, Aqua Funded is my favorite. Top Step is number 2. You got funded future families. You got alpha futures. You got what is the it's a lot of prop firms. You just gotta look through their rules and, you feel me, gauge your decision off of that. Tradeify, Apex, was it? Yeah, My Funded Futures. So Funded Futures Family and My Funded Futures, those are different prop firms. And then if you want a live account and a funded account is different. So a funded account is you trade using OPM, using the prop firm company's money. But first you have to pass the challenge. With that being said, there is a way to get instantly funded without having to go through the challenge phase. You just have to pay more. But I wouldn't suggest doing that at all until you have a strategy that you're 100%. Let me go ahead and put this on. A strategy that you're 100% confident in and that you trust yourself. You ain't got to worry about executing, getting in, buying, selling, none of that. Don't worry about an instant funding account until you are at that place in your life mentally. Now, doing a challenge is what I would suggest. It's cheaper. So, I mean, with Top Step, you can pay $49 and they give you $50,000 worth of buying power. You can't just withdraw that shit. So don't be getting greedy and thinking that. That's why some people trade stocks and other ways of trade or whatever. and they stay away from Forex or the prop firms because they think when you get the account, you can just take the money. That's the first question I'm always asked. That's the dumbest question you can ask somebody. Why would you pay for? How can you think it's possible to pay $49 to get a $50,000 account, and you think you can just withdraw whenever you want to? Nah, whatever profit you have above the 50K buying power. Okay, so with Top Step, $49, $50,000 account buying power. You pass the account, which is the profit target is 3K. So you trade daily and make no more than 600, you would get that probably like 4 or 5 days, a week tops. You could pass your account in a week, and then they send you another account, the same account, but this time it's funded, which means with their rules, you need a profitable day, 5 profitable days of $150. That's it for it to be considered a profitable day. You need 5 profitable days to request a payout. But you have to be above your buffer, which is how much you can lose on the account to lose it, or before you lose it type shit. So with the 50Ks, it's 2K drawdown, which means you can't lose more than $2,000 or you lose the account. Now, when you get the funded account, you have to use that 2K as your buffer. So you have to make 2K, that becomes your buffer. And then whatever above that, essentially 5,200, every 5 days you can take 50%. So you make 3K, which essentially puts you at 55K. So it'd be 3K above the 2K buffer, put you at 55K. You could take 1,500. You do that every week, that's 1,500 a week. I've had payouts where I had 2K, so you already know what that profit was. I had payouts for 900, 500. It fluctuates. It depends on my move. I ain't gonna take the largest payout every time because I don't need to, and I can use that as a buffer or add a buffer to potentially trade more or get in with a higher contract versus just ones. Because sometimes I use ones, but I mainly use twos, like 2 contracts. But it all depends on the trader you are. You got to work up to that point. But never think you can just get a prop firm and withdraw money. I had to learn that. Well, I didn't really have to learn it the hard way, but it's some people I know that's going to learn it the hard way because they trade other things. Like I can trade everything the Forex way, stocks. You already seen it right here. Stocks, funds, futures, Forex, crypto. I can do all of that on this one terminal without having to put my own money into it because I'm not trading it on the Acorns, or I don't even really remember the names of the other stock apps. But when you trading stocks on the app, say like on your phone or some shit like that, you have to buy shares, and that comes out of your bank account. Unless you already got the money in the account, then you can just add to it, of course. But with prop firms, you just pay for the account, then you trade and make money from there on. The only money you putting up front is the money you're using to purchase the account. Other than that, you don't have to use your own money unless you want a live account. A live account is different. That's where you add your own money. You can trade with that. You can withdraw 100% of whatever you make, no matter what it is. So you got live funded, you got live accounts, you got funded accounts, you got live funded accounts, you got stocks. It's a lot of ways to get to it. But me personally, if you ain't got a lot of money to trade with or a lot of money to put in with the stock shit, I would not suggest trading stocks. I wouldn't. I tried it. Does not work for me. Even though I got the prop firms not taking payouts, I'm not willing to put that much money into stocks trading on those terminals unless I'm trading like this and I can actually calculate it and see it without having to physically do that shit. I ain't doing it. I'm gonna trade this way, futures, Forex, every time, all day, every day. So we're gonna go back to the charts. So I mean, like I said on the one, it's breaking structure to the downside. So now I can watch it, but it can still close above here. Transition. This will be if the body close will be a transition in structure again. But will transition us back bullish. Remember I said it can do anything in between this blue box and this red box. And as long as the body don't close below my red box, I'm still looking for buys. And now I'm just waiting for my confirmation to get in, which would be a close above here. So right now, this is what we got right here. So we got that peak, came up, it's stagnant a little bit right here, made a equal or a lower high, and then so like this area right here is this leg of structure. Came up. Now this is where we at right here. Now that looks like a sell transition, but remember this is happening on the 1 minute, time frame. So we're not rocking with that. We're not using that as our time frame to look for our setup. Only our entry time frame. Well, my entry time frame, which is 3 minutes. I do everything on the 3 minute. Structural markup, zone markup, checklist is checked off only on the 3 minute. I mean, I may go to the 5 if I see what's going on here and it'll give me a bigger picture. See what I'm saying? Or I can go to the 15 minute. This is a big ass wick on the 15 minute, but the body candle closures on the 3 minute. So it's inverted on here. All these candles is making up this one candle, but it hasn't even finished yet because we got 5 seconds to 7 o'clock, which I'm about to get off. We don't have our setup, but just listen to my rules. Listen to the rules that I use to get in if you want to trade the way that I do. If you have any questions, my Instagram is at the bottom. You can hit me up there, or you can comment on my video. Either way, we're going to get to it, and I'm going to respond as soon as I can, of course. But like I said, I got some plans tonight, so I ain't going to be on this too much longer. I'm about to get off.